Amber here. So as many of you know, I was set to get married this summer, July 17th, 2020. But as we all know, we're currently in the middle of a pandemic. So Chad and I have decided to postpone our wedding until March. So we're really sad. I had a couple days of just crying. I was really down on myself. This was before we actually decided to postpone, but that was the most troubling part. Just being in limbo, not really knowing what was going to happen next, or not really knowing what to do. So during that time, I was really down and out. I had a couple days of just crying, but now that we know it's something that has to be done, we have officially postponed the wedding to a date in March of 2021. So now I feel way better. A big weight has been lifted off of our shoulders. So for anyone who's attending the wedding, please just keep an eye out. We're gonna be sending new invitations. If you didn't know, my mom was making a lot of stuff for our wedding. My mom is a big DIY person. She likes to make a ton of stuff. She'll make shirts. She made my invitation. So if you did not, or if you received an invitation, you saw how much detail went into those invitations, and she made them all individually, one by one, even the envelopes. So I'll probably put a clipping or a picture of them in here into this video. So here are our invitations. I love this envelope. And if you can't tell by the color, orange is my favorite color and will be incorporated throughout our wedding. But this is F for my future last name, which will be Fredericks. And my mom did such an amazing job on this. So anyone who got them in person, I hope you enjoyed them. So this is the actual invitation. It has these beautiful kind of cutouts, these rose cutouts going on the sides here that you can see, and also has the wedding date, or our original wedding date, July 17th, 2020, with our initials. My mom incorporated this little clear piece right here just to have it attached. I also absolutely love that. So this is what the invitation looks like on the inside. Again, incorporating more orange florals. My mom did such a good job on this. I don't know if you can tell, but the material, probably can't really see, it's kind of shimmery. But we kind of have like a circular theme going on for our wedding, so that's why everything is circles. We have our RSVP cards here. So RSVP, our accommodations for our guest hotel, and then also the RSVP details and instructions, and then also a little RSVP card envelope that we sent so that our guests would be able to just if they needed to, or if they didn't want to use the online feature for RSVPing, they could just send us back their card, and again, it has our initial there. So overall, my mom did such a great job. She used a Cricut machine. It is spelled CRICUT for any of you who like doing DIY things. You can even do a whole wedding, so I recommend it if you would like to do anything that is DIY. But I just love our invitations, and I'm sad that we have to get new ones, but it'll be okay. It was just really sad. She put in so much work with all of those things, the invitation. She was making some party favors that had already been created and had our dates on them. So now, I don't know if she's gonna make them again. She's definitely not making the invitations again, but we'll see as everything comes along. Just going back a little bit, I was sad just because we had already been waiting for quite a while to get married. We originally got engaged in November of 2018, so it's been quite a while. So you know, gotta wait even longer, but ultimately I'm just happy that I'll be able to marry the love of my life. And luckily everything is working out so far as transferring over the date. We had our venue, we had our photographer, videographer, we had our florist, who is amazing. I can't wait to see what they do on our big day. But we had everything, and that was also something that was stressing me out, because I'm like, now we're gonna have to change the date, and then everybody is probably rescheduling to sometime next year. Am I gonna be able to still have a date that I want? Are my florist, is my venue, are all of these vendors still gonna be able to help us on our big day? So far so good. Everything seems like it's gonna be transferring over well. I just feel really bad for some people that I know who've already had to cancel their weddings as well, and I know it's probably not the biggest thing to be worrying about right now, with so many people sick and in the hospital and even passing away. But I still feel like you have to feel things like this, so it was really important for me to not just brush it off and act like it's not affecting me, but it did. But now that everything is back on track, I feel so good that we just see the light at the end of the tunnel, so that we can just get things rolling again. I also already had my dress, but now this gives me a little bit more time to work off some extra pounds that I've been gaining in quarantine. So that's really just a rundown. We hope that we'll be able to see everybody who was originally invited to the wedding there. Also, another reason we didn't want to move forward was because we realized that a lot of people are being affected financially. A lot of people are probably not going to feel safe to travel so soon. The wedding is, so today is April. We only had a couple months left to get to July, and I knew things wouldn't be back to normal. So just for peace of mind, for safety, we just decided to go ahead and push it back, thinking that a lot of people probably wouldn't come anyways. So it's really tough just to see all of your plans not go through, but we are just really hoping that everyone that we know, our loved ones, are safe. But that's basically how COVID-19 coronavirus ruined our wedding plans, and it's also pushing back my baby timeline, so I'm not happy about that. But just wanted to give an update on the wedding, and also keep an eye out for some more Double Dose of Curls content coming from me and Jasmine. So just keep an eye out for that. And if you're invited to the wedding and you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.